Hey everybody, welcome to a product review. This time around I'm taking a look at the Flaviar subscription service. Now, Flaviar is a company that they've been around for a couple years now, and what they do is that they deliver 3 spirits to your door, and they come in these little vials. They're about 1.5 ounces or 45 milliliters, and there's 3 different spirits, and it's different every quarter. So 4 times a year you'll get a tasting sample. And the whole philosophy is that you might spend $50, $60, $70 on a bottle, and you take it home, you try it, I didn't really like it. This way, you can try out expensive bottles at a fraction of the cost of that bottle. I think that's great. I really do. Now, what they sent me at no charge, no obligation, a tasting pack. Now, this is something else that they offer. And what that is you get 5 different spirits, so 5 vials, and they come in this nice little pack, and they're all themed differently. Like this particular theme was American bourbon, or as they like to call, Star Spangled Bourbon. In addition to this flavor pack, they also included 2 pamphlets. One is tasting instructions, and also comes with a little blurb on each spirit, which has a very witty sense of humor throughout, which I enjoyed reading. So anyway, I thought, why not do what they say? Because part of the philosophy at Flaviar is that drinking spirits should be communal. It should be a social aspect. So what they really push is getting 2 other friends together, sitting down, turning off your phones, using an actual stereo system, and enjoying some spirits together and having fun. I thought I would do the same. So I invited 3 other people, and I shot a whole video of that, almost like an unboxing. You can check that out here or the link in the description. And I thought that was the best way to really try out this service, see what it's like. I love the experience. It was a lot of fun. I had some experts with me who really know how to taste spirits.
To be a bourbon, it has to have at least 50% corn. 51% has to be more than 50%. And it has to be aged in new American oak.
In addition to the aging of the white American oak, legally it has to be like a minimum of 2 years to be considered a bourbon.
I learned a lot more about bourbon, which I knew what it was technically, but it wasn't a spirit I normally would gravitate to. So that's another positive, is that because this is delivered to you quarterly, you have a chance to try out spirits you wouldn't normally go out of your way to try. It's definitely explorative. Another positive, I absolutely love the aesthetic of Flaviar. They just have this perfect combination of modern and retro when it comes to the design of everything, from their logo to this box to these little vials. I mean, some of them have these little hidden pictures on here or funny little sayings. I just love that. I love that. And even these vials are awesome. Like, I'm gonna keep these, and I'll find some sort of use for these. I like these tasting instructions because as someone like myself, I'm not too knowledgeable when it comes to drinking spirits straight. I usually mix with them, and there's a whole set of things that go along with tasting that I didn't know of, and it kind of runs you down all of this. So if you're like me, you don't know much, this is a handy little guide to have. And lastly, one positive, which initially was a negative, was that when this box was sent to me, one of the vials had opened up and gone everywhere. My car smelled like liquor, and while I did like the smell, it was unfortunate that I lost one of these. So I contacted Matic over at Flaviar, and he dispatched me a brand new vial right away. Basically, the customer service of Flaviar is top notch. The app is pretty cool, I will say that. I like the aesthetic of the app. I don't really feel the need to fill in my virtual bar on there, but that's probably because I'm not a member. But I do like the fact that you can rate spirits, you can look up the flavor profile of any one spirit, so you can help identify sort of the notes that you're tasting or smelling. There's a school portion which is coming at some point, I'm not really sure, and also through the app you can buy bottles. Again, the prices aren't bad, and when you count in free shipping, it's really not that bad, especially if you live in an area that it's hard to find some of these spirits. Now, you have to understand not every state will allow you to have liquor shipped to you, so you got to check with that beforehand before you join this site. And I believe this service is also in Europe as well. The only downside I really see to this is the cost. For me, it's a little pricey. It's $60 quarterly, which equates to about $20 a month. And if you stretch it out between 2 other people, you know, that's like $20 quarterly. It's really not that expensive, but still $60 quarterly, that's about $240 a year. For that money, you get 4 3-vial packs, plus you get access to their shop. Now their shop is kind of where it shines. So there you can buy these tasting packs, which has 5 vials, and you can also buy full bottles through them with free shipping. And they're also starting to do private label bottling. So they're gonna have exclusive spirits just for them. And their first one is a single malt scotch, and that you can only get through them. So if that's up your alley, like you like scotch, whiskeys, that sort of a thing, then I think this service is really worth it. But for someone like me, someone who likes to make cocktails, someone who doesn't really drink spirits neat, this isn't really for me. Because honestly, this is 1.5 ounces, and you can about make 1 cocktail out of that. And then that's not the point of it. The point of it is to taste the spirit and see if you like it, and then you can go buy a bottle. So this has been the Flaviar subscription service. Overall, I think it's a pretty good thing. I really like what they have going on, but of course, I'm always curious what you guys have to say. Be sure to leave a comment down below. I am your Vinyl Geek, and I'll catch you on the flip side.